Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hey, so this morning I done did 3 miles this morning, 3 miles, and I got 3 more left to go doing a 6-mile run. I had to stop off in the gas station, get a refreshment, you know what I'm saying? Trying to always improve and be better than the previous day, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, keep pushing, keep pushing. Hey, but today I want to share with you guys a few things that I learned since becoming an entrepreneur, building my business and becoming wealthy. Because when it comes to becoming wealthy, there's no set amount of money to say someone's wealthy. Being wealthy is a mindset. Being wealthy is being free. Being wealthy is being able to build your own business the way you want to build your dreams. That's what becoming wealthy and being wealthy is. So I tell you what, I'm wealthy right now. I'm really wealthy. And I want you guys to learn how to profit in a down economy. Like I always told you guys, hey, it's just not about freight dispatching. It's about way more than freight dispatching. Hey, if you think it's just about freight dispatching, you got a long way to go. This is about business, period. That's why my students are successful in their freight dispatching business, because I teach them how to be profitable even during a down economy. No matter what type of business you're in, you can be profitable during a down economy, but you have to change your mindset. You have to learn how to think outside the box and control the situation. That's what being an entrepreneur is about. It's about always being prepared. You know what I'm saying? Financially, health-wise, no matter what, you got to be prepared. That's business, that's life. So since starting my freight dispatching business, one of the main things I realized about becoming wealthy that most people don't realize is that it's about you. It's not about anybody else. Nobody else is going to come and do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, Democrats, Republicans, politicians, whoever. Nobody's going to do it for you. You got to go out there and do it yourself. So that's why I tell you guys, if you're out there, you waiting on that stimulus check. Hey, I know how it is. I used to be in the same position one day, but let me tell you what they don't tell you is, as an employee, employees don't make enough money. I'm telling you that straight up. They do not. And that's what's going to keep most people in the rat race, because you're not making enough money. I never would have became financially free if I didn't start my own business, if I didn't start my freight dispatch business. And so that's why I tell you guys, you got to go out there and you got to start that business, because that's the first step. That's the first step in becoming financially free, because a job isn't going to do it for you, because the CEOs are making all the money and you're making pennies. And you know it. Most people know that, but they never make a change. There's something else I realize. Most people see a problem, but they don't do what they have to do to fix it. They let the problem keep going all their lives. So a lot of people say they want to start a business. They want to build their own dreams, do something for themselves, but they just say that year after year after year. And that's going to keep you from becoming successful. You might think that's small, but that's huge, because you're going to go your whole life and never do it, never take that first step. And I'm going to tell you what, starting my freight dispatching business was just the first step in a chain reaction of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you can't wait. Take that first step. You never know where that first step will get you. You guys got to remember, in business and life, you never can wait on anything. So check this out. I want to tell you guys about a story about a client that signed up for a phone consultation with me. And this is why I tell you guys, it's just about business, period. It's about way more than freight dispatching. Once you learn how to become a good business person, you can go anywhere in life. You have to learn business. So I have my client. She has a restaurant, a barbecue restaurant in Houston. And the thing is, right now, she's down to about 10% of her usual business. And I'm going to tell you what most people are doing with restaurants, with brick and mortar stores to shut down right now. They're waiting. They're waiting for things to get back to normal. As an entrepreneur, you should know things aren't going to ever get back to normal. You have to move fast. You have to act fast now, or you're going to be out of business. So her barbecue joint is down to about 10% of its business. So what I told her is, you got to act now. Look at everything. Look how the world has changed in a few short weeks. Look at when you go out, stop at gas stations. They have shields up between you and the employee. Carry out only. Places are carry out only now. Do you think in a month we're going to have crowded restaurants? People are going to be sitting down in a restaurant like normal? No. So you got to act now. You got to act fast. If you don't act now, you're going to lose your business. So what I told her is to go out there, find somewhere that you can lease just a kitchen only. Like I always tell you guys, find a business with low overhead. So I know I need to cut her overhead down, because she's down to 10% of her business. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut her overhead down drastically. She's going to be where she's going to be at is going to be a kitchen only, delivery only restaurant. She's not going to need a cashier. She's not going to need tables, waitresses, things like that, because it's just the way of the future. You know what I'm saying? So you got to move fast. So what I'm going to have her do, she's going to set up her business to where she's going to utilize Uber Eats, Grubhub, and apps like that, and people can order from her kitchen through those apps. So now she doesn't have to have anyone come to the kitchen. So now she's going to be delivery only, low overhead. She doesn't have to pay a cashier. You know, I wish the economy was different. I wish the world was different. I wish she could pay a cashier and waitresses like she used to, but she can't. You just can't do that anymore. It's changed. The game has changed. And the faster you change, the faster you adapt, the more successful you'll be with your business. So that's why I tell you guys, it's just not only about freight dispatching, it's about business, period. So she's going to cut her overhead down. Delivery only. You can't come in her, you can't go to her kitchen and order food. It's only through Grubhub and Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna run that by herself. She's gonna cook. She's the chef, and she has a restaurant that she's running by herself. It's really not a restaurant. You know, it's more of a kitchen style delivery only. So that's why I tell you guys, there's no time to wait. You gotta use your brain. You gotta think. You gotta think how you can improve your business. But more importantly, what she's able to do now is cut her prices drastically because she's not paying all these employees. And like I said, I hate that she had to let her employees go, no fault of her own, but that's what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move on. And what she's going to do after we get the company up and running good again, she's going to knock Uber Eats and Grubhub out the picture. She's going to have her own delivery service. She's talking to her employees now that's laid off. She's going to be getting with them, and they're going to do all the deliveries. Take care of people. Think about this. If you're a business owner and if you had to let employees go, think of ways you can bring them back. That's why I say business is about spreading value. As for me, what I'm doing right now, I have me and my group of investors, and we're investing in commercial buildings. What we're going to do, we're going to take some of these commercial buildings of business owners who can't afford a property anymore, going to help them out. We're going to buy those buildings from them, and we're going to install kitchens. So in these buildings, it's going to be about 20 kitchens each, and we're going to let restaurants come in there and rent kitchen space. And then that's what they're going to do. They're going to utilize Grubhub and Uber Eats and those apps, and they're going to be delivery only. It's the way of the future. You got to get on it. So that's why a lot of people say they profit in a down economy. I'm profiting right now. My businesses are doing better than ever before. It's unfortunate what had to happen, but you have to think of ways where you can still survive. You have to think of ways that you can survive and give back and help out the world. So right now, what I feel like I'm doing, I'm helping out the world. I'm making money doing it. Because a lot of restaurants are going to fail because they're going to try to wait for their customer base to come back and think their customers are going to be dining in their restaurants like it used to be, like normal. It's not going to happen. You got to act. You got to act fast. So starting my freight dispatch business taught me to act fast, not to waste any time. So that's why I tell you guys, you can't waste any time. Time is money. Time is taking care of your family. Time is becoming wealthy. You don't got forever. You got to just get out there and do it. So I just got home from my workout, about to start working for the day, but I just read an article, and the article was talking about how some experts suggest that restaurants never have dine-in customers ever again. And these are the things I want you guys to realize. This is why I want you guys to realize the world would never be the same. And as you, as entrepreneurs or future entrepreneurs, these are the things you have to know. This is what you have to know, that the world will never be the same, and you have to take advantage of it. I mean, you can't sit there sorry for yourself, sorry for the world. You just got to take advantage of it and roll on. So if you work in the restaurant industry, if you work in the hotel industry, I'm going to tell you straight up, hey, you better be moving. You better be moving right now, because it's not going to be the same. If you think you're just going to go back and get your job months from now, weeks from now, and it's going to be the same, hey, I suggest you open your mind. I suggest you open your mind to the world. Things will never be the same. So I want you to take advantage of it. The restaurant industry will never be the same. The governor of California is saying that when things open back up in California, that people might have to wear a face mask. Their waitresses might wear face masks and gloves when they're serving their customers. How do you think that's going to affect their business? Do you think people are going to run out to a restaurant to sit and the waitress has a face mask on and gloves? No, it's just not going to happen. So if you're in the restaurant industry, if you own a restaurant, I suggest you get to moving real fast. I suggest you do something like I done with my client. I had her go out and rent a place where she's basically have a kitchen only. And she's getting everything delivered to her customers. Her customers are paying online and everything's being delivered. That's what I would suggest you do if you have a brick or mortar food service type business. If you have a food truck, hey, it's game time for you. You should be in business. You should be out making some contracts with the city. You should be out at these truck stops because truckers are having hard times finding food. So if you got a food truck, you should be at those truck stops. I'm telling you now, that's the way you got to think. Hey, if you want to start start a food truck business right now. I'm telling you, will make money. That's how you guys have to think. You know, take advantage of what you can. That's why in my freight dispatching business, I took advantage of getting direct shippers. In my trucking business, I took advantage of getting direct shippers. I didn't only depend on the load board. So I've been telling you guys these things. So I'm just keeping on what I was doing before the coronavirus. I'm just keeping doing the same thing I was doing. You know what the main thing is I enjoy about this? That I'm a 32-year-old black male, you know, from the hood, from the east side of Indianapolis, Indiana, from 40th and Broadway. You know, and that neighborhood taught me a lot when I was growing up there. Right now it's gentrified, so it's a lot different than when I was growing up there, but that taught me a lot about business. Even how neighborhoods go through gentrification. It taught me that. So take everything that you go through, take the coronavirus, take that and learn from it. I have never owned a personal home of my own. I've only invested in the real estate. I always lived in apartments because I didn't feel it was the right time to buy. But now I feel like it's buy time. So I'm looking at some nice places right now. I'm looking at some nice homes because it's buy time. I don't have to listen to other people, things like that. I know it's buy time. When it's buy time, I know it's buy time. So that's why I told you guys, start that freight dispatching business, because I know as an employee, you don't make enough money. You don't. Your life will never be this. If you're an employee, once you start your own business, your life will never be the same. If you truly care, if you truly put in work for that business, if you put it, everything you got, if you put it into your business, your life will never be the same. Trust me. I can tell you all about that. So that's why I've always told you guys, hey, it's just not about freight dispatching. It's about business. So that's why I teach my students to become business people, because that comes first before freight dispatching. When you become a business person, that's when you can truly be a blessing to those people around you. You can teach other people about business. You can be a blessing to your family. Hey, it's the worst economic times I ever seen in my life right now. But you know what? I got family members that I'm helping out. I had a family member on the phone crying last night because I'm helping her out. And she started crying and had to get off the phone. So how you think that makes me feel? So that's why I go so hard when it comes to business, when it comes to giving value. And that's why I tell you guys to go and start that business. You never know where it might take you. Worst economic times ever. I'm doing the best I ever have done in life. And I want you to do the same. Hey, if you guys need anything, make sure you go visit my website. If you want to sign up for my free webinar May 1st and enter for your chance to win $1,000 free dollars, I'll be giving $1,000 to somebody out there, somebody I don't even know. Hey, so if you want your chance to win $1,000, make sure you click the link below. If you guys want to schedule a phone call for me to talk about the trainings that I offer, visit my website. If you want 30 days free at DAT, visit my website. Hey, if you want to know how to do affiliate marketing, if you want to know how to make money doing affiliate marketing, visit my website. Sign up for a phone call for me, because I'm going to tell you, the way people are going to make money in the future is a lot different than the past. Things will never be the same. So visit my website, schedule a phone call to talk to me. I'm here to help everybody out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some rough times. But if you develop the right mindset about business, about making money for yourself, you can continue to be successful, more successful than ever. But you have to do it now.